Hello everybody, hope you're all keeping very well. Today I've made a video on 3 different aspects of boxing, and within those 3 aspects I'm going to show you some basic punching, some advanced punching, and the same time punch, which is used on the international circuit an awful lot. Okay, I'll be breaking down the 3 aspects to help you understand where you're moving your feet and bringing your hands and legs together. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is some basic punches. So the first thing we want to do is get into our stance, hands up nice and high, and we want to step in 1, 2 and take a half a step out. Okay, very simple, very effective. Step in 1, 2 and step out. If you look at that, I'm doing same hand, same leg and stepping out. As I step in, I'm able to generate maximum power, and that's what we want to do. So here we go, hands up on your toes, step in 1, 2 and step out. And again, one more time. Okay, very simple, very effective. Next thing I want to show you is the double jab backhand. So 3 punches, up on my toes, step in, double jab backhand, take a half a step out, which is a defensive movement. So the double jab is setting up your backhand, okay? And it's a very beginner combination. So again, stepping in, double jab backhand, and this punch, these 2 punches are setting you up for the backhand, okay? Step in, double jab backhand, and step out. Again, one more time, double jab backhand, and step out. Okay, next thing I want to show you then is a basic jab. So you can throw a jab from a static position, or from the side, just there like that. Or you can step in with the punch, like so, pump. So you see, look, my left leg and my left arm are going together. I'm an orthodox, okay? So very simple. If you wanted to generate a little bit more power with your jab, you could rotate your right shoulder to prepare yourself for a high impact jab, like so. So if I turn my shoulder, okay, then I can almost not jump but glide through and break through the guard at the jab. Okay, next thing I want to show you then is 1, 2, slip, backhand. You might already be in range, so you don't need to step in. So you might just be there again. You're up on your toes. 1, 2, slip, backhand. Okay, like so. And we're looking for the punch to go out in front of your nose. Okay, slip, counter with your backhand. Notice that as you throw the first 2, you've got to take the step with your right leg and counter with your backhand. Okay, so there's some basic punches. The next thing I want to go on to is punches that are a little bit more complex and just maybe offer a little bit more and get your opponent to guess a little bit more or think a little bit more about what you might be doing. So for example, if I want to deceive my opponent, I'm in front of them all the time, feinting, showing me jab, showing me backhand, showing me hook, all the time feinting. Feint up high, jab to the body, step out. So 3 elements there, look. The feint, the punch, the defense. Like so. So you see what I've done there is, as I've shown the punch up here, it's brought his eyes up. And I'm hoping it's also brought his guard up to open up his midsection, so I can get in and score a nice clean shot there. Okay, so you can throw the jab to the body for a period of time, but what happens then is you become predictable. Okay, so you can change it. So you can feint up high, backhand to the body and step out of range, like so. So you step in with the lead leg, down, backhand to the body, step out of range. Okay, the next thing you can do then, okay, you can step over like a crab. So you're stepping to the side, you can step with the jab, big backhand uppercut, like so, step over. So why would I step to the side? What's that achieving? Well, if I step over to the side, my hips naturally want to come back into the centre and I get greater hip rotation. If I get greater hip rotation, I can generate more power, and I can also add to that combination. So I can step with the jab, backhand uppercut, lead hand hook. Okay, here it is. So 3 really good punches there. Okay, the next thing we're going to do then is, I'm going to show you my backhand up here. So why would I show my backhand up there? Sure, you're in front of me and I'm trying to hit you. So if I show my backhand up there, okay, it's going to bring my opponent's eyes up, and again, hopefully his guard. And then I'm going to, once I take that step out with my left leg, I'm going to throw a lead uppercut into the body, like so. Okay, so here's the distraction, here's the punch. Okay, the next thing I want to show you then is the jab, lean back jab. So you're jabbing, you're offending, you're defending, and you're offending again. Okay, and you can add on to these all the time. So I can go jab, lean back, double jab. Jab, lean back, 1, 2. Jab, lean back, 1, 2, slip backhand. Jab, lean back, 1, 2, slip backhand, and a lead hand hook immediately after it. Okay, this time I can show you jab to the head, backhand to the body, left hook to the head. Okay, very good for an orthodox versus a southpaw. Okay, so you're jabbing, backhand to the body, lead hook to the head. Okay, again, if you're boxing the southpaw as an example, I can just show me backhand, like so. And if you look at what I'm doing with my left leg, which I'm hoping my opponent won't see, is I'm preparing for the next punch, which is going to be one of two. Either I can throw a lead uppercut, or I can throw a powerful lead hook. Most times we'll throw a left hook because it's more natural to us. Okay, so I'm there, showing the backhand, and a lead hook in over the top. Okay, the next thing I can do, if I wanted to just throw a backhand, I can draw a reaction on my opponent. I can slip, slip, punch, like so. Slip, slip, punch. And again, I'm taking that half a step out. All the time maintaining my balance. Okay? The next thing then I want to show you is the shift. And everybody knows the shift. And it's associated with Vasyl Lomachenko, Olympic and world professional boxing champion. So with the shift, you've got to get your legs to do a lot of work for you. Okay? And the objective behind the shift is to get outside of your opponent's peripheral vision, so it's that he can't see it out here from the sides. Okay, so to do that you need to be able to take steps with the legs. So for example, you see Vasyl Lomachenko, he'll shift over here and he'll pick his shots, or he'll go over here and he'll pick his shots over there. He can go whichever way he wants to, okay, but that's all dictated by his feet. So for example, if I want to move out to my left, okay, I've got to go out here. So maybe I have to deceive what I'm going to do by showing punches. So what you'll see with Vasyl Lomachenko is, you'll show 1, 2, 3, shift, backhand uppercut, and a lead hand hook. So the 3 punches are preparing him for that. Okay, so I'll just show you there. So I'm stepping forward, opposite hand, opposite leg, and on the last step with the last punch, I really exaggerate this leg movement here, look. And I'm doing that so I can get out to the side and hop to the side and throw whatever punch I want from there. So as you step, you bring your shoulder over, hop with both feet, like so, and throw whatever punches you want from there. It's the same. If I wanted to go out to the right, maybe I'd throw left, right, left, and I'm out here. See the way my shoulder and my head is over my knee? I hop to the side, and I can throw big punches all I want. Okay? Again, you've got to get the mechanics of that movement correct. So you're stepping, you bring your shoulder over your knee, your head is also over your knee, and then you hop with both feet. Now you're outside his vision, and you can punch him from there. Okay? So very simple shift can be backhand shift, backhand. Okay, you can go lead hand shift, lead hand, and you can add the punches on from there as well. Okay, if you're on the ropes and someone is throwing a barrage of shots on you, or maybe they're picking single shots, you can counter punch them. So again, these are all of our advanced punches now. Okay, so if someone hits me on the right elbow, okay, with a left hook to my body, I can counter with a right uppercut and a left hook. Okay, just sitting there on the ropes, side to side, watching, waiting all the time. If he throws a right hook to my body, again, I can throw a left uppercut and a left hook, or I can just throw a left hook. It can just be one shot. There. So again, I block and I throw. Okay? Maybe sometimes you might have to take 1 or 2 shots to get in, to let your own shots go. So what you can do here is, okay, you can step going in by blocking and counter. Okay, so look, I'm blocking with the rear hand, blocking with the lead hand, blocking with the rear hand, and countering from there then. Okay, and I can go the opposite side. Look, lead hand up, rear hand up, lead hand up, and punch. Because I'm in range and I've defended my way in. Okay, so again, you can do that from being on the spot as well. Say 3 punches come at you, look, block, 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 counter. Block, 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 counter. Block, 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 counter with a straight punch. Go the opposite side. Block, 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 backhand. Block, 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 backhand straight. Block, 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 uppercut. So you have all those. They're all for really being on the ropes and taking shots and stuff like that, okay? The next thing I'm going to show you then, we're going to move on to a couple of more advanced combinations. So what I can do is, okay, in boxing we want to be multi-dimensional. So I'm going to throw a 2-phase attack. I'm going to step 1, 2, slip, 1, 2, 3. Take a half step out. Okay, again here it is. 1, 2, slip, 1, 2, 3. Take a half a step out. Okay, now what happens when I get to the end of that combination? So I go in there, right, I throw 1, 2, slip, 1, 2, 3, and then I have to go back. 1, 2, 3, and then I can go out to the side. Or I can go to the opposite side. So here's 3-phase attack. 1, 2, slip, 1, 2, 3, go 1, 2, 3, and slip out to the side. Okay? People in boxing tell us all the time, never go back in a straight line. That's okay if you can't go back in a straight line, but you can be offensive and defensive at the same time. So I can go back, I can punch you, I can reach you, I can step around you on the back foot. Okay? You come this way, I can step round. You come this way, I can step round. Okay? Very, very simple techniques. Again, if someone's coming at me a southpaw, I'll step out with the lead uppercut. Okay? If the orthodox is coming to me, I can step out with a right uppercut. What's very important about these 2 moves is that as you step out with the left uppercut, it's not just a case of this. Your legs here are very important. Okay? So you step, see? The leg and the arm are going at the same time, like so. You're back into your boxing stance. It's the same. If you want to go out to the right side, you step, punch. You're back into your boxing stance. You can attack from the side. Okay, so that's enough of the advanced stuff. The next thing we're going to move on to is the same time punch. And the same time punch is used an awful lot on the international circuit from what I've seen. And the margin for error is very little. So we want to be really efficient, we want to have our mechanics absolutely correct, and we want to give ourselves as much a chance as possible of succeeding. Okay, so we'll show you some basic same time punch, and then we'll progress it on a little bit. Okay, so we'll start off with the lead hand. So if I'm in my boxing stance, again, the toe to heel stance is very important here, okay? Because it's a natural stance, and that really helps you with the same time punch. So if I'm in my boxing stance, okay, if I want to throw the same time punch with the lead hand, I have to step with my right leg as I do it. So left hand with the right leg, like so. Okay? So I'm going out of balance. I have my balance here, and I'm back in, okay? And the punch is after going over my shoulder, and I'll hopefully have scored my own punch. It's the same then if you want to throw the backhand, okay? If you throw your right hand, again I'm an orthodox boxer, okay? So you throw your right hand and step out with your left foot. Very simple. Again, the step is going to be very small. You'll also see an awful lot of boxers, they won't even step at all. They literally just move the head out of the way, like so. But we want to make sure that we can do this and keep our balance throughout as well. It's a good fundamental and it's a really good mechanic. Okay, so same time punch. Do your 2 straight punches. So you can do same time punch with your uppercuts as well. Okay, so I can throw, if one punch is coming at me, I can step out, opposite hand, opposite leg, right uppercut, and I step out with my left leg. See? So the punch will be gone over my shoulder, and I've countered with my own punch. It's the same then if I want to throw a left uppercut, step out with my right foot, and there's the punch after going off, and my opponent's punch is that hopefully after going over my shoulder. Then you can throw your hooks, okay? So the hooks can be dangerous because if I'm say doing same time punch and I want to throw my right hook over the top, I could be going on the inside and potentially leaving myself for a backhand, okay? So it's quite a risky shot, but again, if that's your style of boxing, if you're a big risk taker, then that's a shot that you can use. So here it is, right hand over with the left foot, like so, okay? Then you can go over and you can throw the left hook, okay? And you step out with the right foot, yeah? So there are a couple of the basic same time punches. You can also use them to the body. So this is the same time punch. So the jab comes over on my head, I dip under, I maintain my shape, so I've got my balance here, okay, look. So step in, get the punch off, there it is. I want to throw backhand to the body, there it is there, okay, like so. So we want to progress the same time punch on now, okay, and we'll go back to our lead hand. So say I throw my lead hand, I step out, okay, my opponent's after getting caught, his head's gone back. So why just stand there and just do one same time punch? Why not follow up with it, okay, like so. Step out, lead hand, and counter with your backhand. So you step out, watch, look, the leg is going out with the hand, and the leg comes back in with the hand. This is where you generate a lot of power. So I'm out there, and I'm back in, okay? It's the same then, if I'm going out to the opposite side, throw my right hand, step with the left leg, and I can throw a big left hook over the top, okay? Again then, if I wanted, I can progress it on, I can slip, and I can travel forward with three punches, okay? I can go the opposite side, and travel with 3 punches, okay? So again then, if you're throwing backhand to the body, you go out there with the same time, let the punch go over your shoulder, come up, left hook to the body, left hook to the head, okay? Or again, if you wanted to be a little bit more aggressive with your shot selection, you could go same time punch with the lead hand, a right uppercut, left hook, and a right hook. So they're 3 really, really high impact punches. So I'm stepping, here's the first punch, second punch, and the third punch. If I want to go out to the outside, the other side, I can go out, right hand there, left uppercut, right hook, left hook, okay? So again, it all depends, but the most important thing here is that you're stepping with your punches, you're giving yourself balance throughout. And also remember with the same time punch, don't be looking away. You're all the time looking at your opponent, all the time looking, seeing, where's his head going? Is his vision up in the air? Where is it? Is he looking down at the ground? And it's also helping you then to be able to pick your next shot, okay? So there's 3 different things I've shown you today. You've got some basic punches, stepping in 1, 2 and making defensive movements. You've got your more advanced shot selection, where you've got a couple of combinations going forward, going backwards. And you've got your same time punch. There's loads of different same time punches that can be used, but they're just some of the basic ones that I wanted to show you today, just to start off. So I hope you've really enjoyed the video, and thanks very much.